All right, what's up guys? In today's video, we're talking about the TAC laser and we're going to be breaking down what are the best guns to use it on. I think this is one of the best attachments in all of Warzone and Modern Warfare that you don't use. It obviously has no negatives, as you guys can see. And the biggest factor is how hard it is to spot. Only up to 35 meters will we be able to see the laser, and in a game where the time to kill is really fast, it's going to be pretty hard to actually see that. So from anything beyond 35 meters, you can't actually see the laser. The biggest factor is how well it actually improves your overall stats for your weapon. Like I said, by the fact that it has no negatives, that to me immediately makes it worth using. The biggest factor is what is the most beneficial thing about it is the aim walking steadiness. It's probably something I'm not too familiar with. You guys will be able to see a little clip on the screen of what aim walking steadiness is. This is basically player tracking while you're aimed down sight. So if your aim walking steadiness is worse on weapons like with the monolith suppressor, makes it a little bit worse. By increasing it, it allows your reticle while you're aiming to be able to stay on that opponent and not move. So if you're strafing left to right, your reticle is going to move, your gun's going to move. With the steadiness, is going to help keep that to where you're aiming is where the gun is actually going to be moving to. So that to me is one of the best things about it. You guys will see a little clip on the screen once again as far as what it improves to your idle sway. You guys can see before and after. It improves your first shot accuracy, which is your idle sway, which is your aiming stability, which is obviously going to help your overall accuracy and your player tracking again. So especially in Warzone, two things that help your player tracking. By player tracking, your ability to hit your first shot is the biggest benefit, and the biggest thing that affects what makes it good or bad for a gun is it improves your ADS based on a percentage. So for every gun, it affects them differently. It's not a consistent 20 milliseconds per gun. Every gun has a different ADS and a different improvement with that aim down sight time with the TAC laser added. So we're going to talk simply about the 5 best guns to use it on, and basically 5 guns that it's not really good on. So the number one factor we take a look at is how it actually improves your ADS. I'm going to showcase a little bit of the math for you guys that are interested and basically break down how it works, because when you add just the TAC laser to the base weapon, it gives it a minor percentage increase. When you add that monolith suppressor, that Ranger foregrip, that extended mag, and that barrel, which completely lowers your ADS, it improves that even more, and that's where you're going to find what is the best weapon to use it on. So we're going to jump right into that breakdown real quick. So what you guys are looking at is TrueGameData.com. You guys know this is one of the best websites to help build your best class setup, and some of the stats on here actually helped him out with a little bit. So this is the M4A1. You guys can see the base ADS is about 238 milliseconds. So with that TAC laser being added, it's going to lower your ADS by 38 milliseconds, which now makes it 200, which is about a 16% increase. So the biggest factor in what makes the M4, in my opinion, I'll tell you up front, the best gun to use it on is when you add the M16 barrel, which a lot of players use. You add the monolith suppressor. You add, obviously, I prefer the commando. And you add the 60 round mag. Your ADS goes from 238 to 390. Once you add the TAC laser on, you guys will see your ADS is going to go from 390 all the way down to 313, which is a massive improvement. You guys can see, if you do the math, it shows 38 milliseconds, but 390 minus 313 is obviously 77. So that's where that percentage plays in. It affects every gun differently. Like I said, the M4 gives the best improvement, about a 20% increase when you add that TAC laser to that best class setup. Obviously, with your ADS is a little bit less than the 390 like on LMGs and snipers, it's going to improve it even more. So that is why I think the M4 is the best gun to use it on, is because you get the biggest increase when you take those 4 attachments and add the TAC laser to the 5th. You get the best increase on the M4, which is why I set them on weapon. So now we're going to talk about what are the 5 best guns to use it on, then the 5 worst guns. Because I still think, like I said, this is the best attachment you're not using. Once you use it on the M4 and the number 2 weapon, which is the GFUEL, you will 100% change your class setup and never go back to using anything else. So let's talk about the 5 best guns to use. So, like I said, with the TAC laser, it also stacks with the range of the commando to help your idle sway significantly. The number 1 gun to use it on, you guys can see on the screen, is going to be the M4A1. You get about a 20% increase in your ADS, which is the number 1 out of every single gun in the game. The second best weapon is obviously going to be the GFUEL. This is number 2 as far as the increase on that best class at about 18.5%. Your ADS is going to significantly come down. These are two, obviously, of the best weapons, which is why I highly recommend using it. The third weapon is going to be something a little bit different you guys weren't expecting, is going to be the SA-87. You're going to get the biggest increase on the base weapon. So if you take just the base weapon and add the TAC laser, it gets the best increase. But as far as when you add those 4 attachments and stack with the TAC laser, it gets the third best increase, a little bit worse than the Growl. And the fourth weapon you guys are going to see is going to be the Ram 7. It gets an excellent increase as far as when you add those 4 attachments and then add the TAC laser, about 18%, which, like I said, is the 4th biggest increase in your ADS, which with the M4, the S87, and the Ram 7, these are all excellent rushing weapons. To help increase your ADS is obviously going to help you a lot better in the close range. And like I said, the reason I like it so much, when you add that aiming stability with that improved ADS, with that improved player tracking, your ability to win more close range gunfights is going to significantly go up, which is why I think the TAC laser is such an excellent weapon attachment to use. And the last gun is going to be the CR56 AMAX. This is obviously probably the most biggest gun on the rise right now in Warzone. It's a god gun. The time to kill is incredible. If you're trying to figure out the best class up, this is personally what I use. I showed all my class ups for the 5 weapons. I definitely think you should try out using the TAC laser. The AMAX is a better weapon in the close range, under 40 meters, than any other gun in the game. So it's better for rushing. Like I said, with the TAC laser improving your stability, your player tracking, and your aim down sight, it's going to significantly help this AMAX in the close range, which is why I think it's one of the best attachments to use. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys learned anything new, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel down below. If you guys want to follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/Trapgod, a live stream every single day. Come follow a live stream. You're doing Scuff and GFUEL giveaways. If you guys want to win yourself a free controller, come over the stream. We're doing a subscriber giveaway at the end of the month, which is 10 days away. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, learned something new. Maybe this is going to switch your class setups. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you.